Breaking news, hala, malaking pagsabog sa Israel na kuhaan ng video. Ito ba ay isang pag-atake ng kalaban, aksidente o isang testing ng panibagong armas ng Israel Defense Force? Mga kalaban ng gobyerno hindi pa rin natuto. 5 mga miyembro ng CTG ang nasawi sa bakbakan laban sa Armed Forces of the Philippines nitong 16 ng Mayo taong kasalukuyan sa Kawayan, Negros Occidental. Breaking news mga kabayan, walang ceasefire sa Israel. Pinakabagong Hamas leader itinumba ng Israel Air Force sa pamamagitan ng isang precise airstrike. Leader, patay, gusali, nawasak. Trending ngayon sa social media ang planong pag-export ng Japan ng missile system sa Pilipinas. Nauna nang sinabi ng Department of National Defense ng bansa na hindi itong makipagtulungan sa Japan upang bumuo ng mga military defense material dito sa Pilipinas. President Trump nalinlang ng Pakistan. Sila ang dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng tigil putukan. Halos mag-iisang buwan na patuloy pa rin ang pagtanggi ng Iran na isuko ang kanilang nuclear program. United Arab Emirates hindi na aasa pa sa Strait of Hormuz. Gagawa sila ng pipeline diretso sa Fujairah malapit sa Gulf of Oman. Panibagong engkwentro sa Kawayan Negros Occidental. Nagkaroon ng series of armed encounter sa pagitan ng 15 Infantry Battalion, Mulavi Warriors at mga miyembro ng CTG, Southwest Front, Kumiking Rehiyon Negros. 5 miyembro ng CTG ang nasawi sa bakbakan. Wala namang nasawi o nasugatan sa panig. Ito ang ikalawang engkwentro sa pagitan ng mga armadong grupo at mga sundalo ng gobyerno. Patuloy ang focus military operation ng Army sa lugar para sa tuluyang maalis na ang natitirang mga CTG sa Negros. Isang malaking pagsabog naman ang naganap sa Israel na ikinabahala ng mga residente doon. Ayon sa videong kuha ng source, lumika ito ng sobrang liwanag, malaking apoy at malakas na pagsabog. Ayon sa Israel State Media, ito ay isang controlled test ng isang state-owned defense company ng Israel na dalubhasa sa paggawa ng rocket propulsion engine o yung makina ng mga rocket at missile. Ito ay para sa Arrow 2 at Arrow 3 missile defense system at engine. Para naman sa Barak 8 at Barak MX, antabayan na natin ang mga karagdagang update sa nasabing insidente. Israel airstrike ang tumarget kay Izz al-Adin al-Haddad. Siya ang pinakamataas na military commander ng Hamas sa Gaza at pinuno ng Al-Qassam Brigade, isang armed wing ng Hamas. Tinawag siya ng Israel bilang isa sa mga pangunahing arkitekto ng October 7 attack. Naging leader ng Hamas si al-Haddad sa Gaza mula ng Mayo taong 2025 matapos mapatay si Muhammad Sinwar. Siya ang huling senior commander na may kaugnayan sa October 7 attack na nanatili sa Gaza. Tinawag din siyang Ghost of Al-Qassam dahil sa kanyang lihim na operasyon. Ang airstrike na ito ay nangyari habang may ceasefire sa Gaza.
مستوطنين حركوا السيارة يا جماعة.
الآن في هذه المنطقة انهيار أسقف أحد المنازل المهدمة في منطقة الشيخ رضوان ووجود عدد من العالقين تحته وعدد من الإصابات، وهنا المواطنون يناشدون الدفاع المدني وكذلك الإسعاف للحضور لهذه المنطقة.
Matapos naman mag-trending sa buong mainstream media ang planong pag-export ng Japan ng Type 88 missile system sa Pilipinas, bukas naman ang Departamento ng Depensa ng bansa sa anumang posibleng kooperasyon ng Pilipinas at Japan. Maging sa joint production ng mga military hardware dito sa Pilipinas ay suportado ito ng Department of National Defense.
Ito makakabukas pa kasi alam naman natin ang industrial capacity ng Japan. May capability sila for higher technological capabilities, higher value in scope, at lower cost. Kaya excited ako makita ito even joint co-production and other things. Now, for the Abukuma class, I'll wait until it happens, but hopefully I want to see it happen very, very soon. But what is the deliverable of the Philippine Navy prior to acquiring the Abukuma class? They have to fast track their construction of adequate berthing and port facilities and to have the additional maintenance and sustainment capacity to make sure does not become an oyster bed in the future.
President Trump inamin sa kauna-unahang beses na Pakistan ang siyang dahilan kung bakit nagkaroon ng tigil putukan sa pagitan nila ng Iran. Nakiusap ang Pakistan at pinaniwalaan ni President Trump na gusto ng Iran na itigil na ang digmaan. Matapos kinabukasan nagulat na lang ang lahat ng sinabi ng Iran na walang nangyaring pag-uusap sa pagitan ng Amerika at Iran. Ito ang isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit walang tiwala at hindi dapat magkaroon ng sandatang nuklear ang Iran.
You like to talk about cards. It seems like they're playing with a bad deck, to your point.
They have no deck.
But they're still playing.
No, the only thing they have going is a fake press. They know how well we're doing militarily. And then, at the request of a very nice group of people from Pakistan who are very close to Iran, I didn't go that final. They said, could you stop? We're going to make a deal. And we really had the confines of a deal. No nuclear. They were going to give us the dust, nuclear dust, everything we wanted. And every time they make a deal, the next day it's like we didn't have that conversation. And that's taken place about 5 times. There's something wrong with them. Actually, they're crazy. And you know what? Because of that, they cannot have a nuclear weapon. Because
The president of China agrees with you on that. And
he
that's-
agrees with me on that. He agrees with me that he wants to see it end. He'd like to see it end. He would like to help. If he wants to help, that's great. But we don't need help. And you know the problem with help? When somebody helps you, they always want something on the other side. That's the way help works.
Ito rin ang dahilan kung bakit itinapon at hindi na binasa pa ni President Trump ang pinakabagong peace proposal ng Iran. Hindi naniniwala si President Trump kung kaya bang panindigan o seryoso ba ang Iran sa sinasabi nilang hindi sila gagawa ng anumang sandatang nuklear sa loob ng 20 taon. United Arab Emirates hindi na aasa pa sa Strait of Hormuz dahil sa ginawa ng Iran at kakulangan ng mga hakbang ng Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Qatar at iba pang mga karatig bansa ito sa gitnang silangan. Gagawa ang United Arab Emirates ng paraan para makaiwas ito sa Strait of Hormuz. Lahat ng langis at produktong petrolyo ay patungo na sa Fujairah, malapit sa Gulf of Oman.
Have you rejected the latest proposal from Iran, or where does that stand?
Well, I looked at it, and if I don't like the first sentence, I just throw it away.
What was the first sentence?
An unacceptable sentence. Because they're fully agreed, no nuclear, and if they have any nuclear of any form, I don't read the rest of
So
it.
20 years is not enough for you. It's got to be a
No, 20 years is enough, but the level of guarantee from them was not enough. In other words, it's got to be a real 20 years, not a big one.
means you got to get all the fuel out and no more
We
production.
have to get everything, but we're not even talking about, I call it the nuclear dust. I don't know, came up with a term which seems to have caught on.
I'm not talking about it because they would not remove the.
They said that they can't remove it because they don't have the technology to remove it.
Well, you
They
could
don't have
remove
the
it
type of tractors. They say the only one, they told me directly, they said the only one that can remove it is China or the U.S. We're the only ones with the equipment. They said you were right. It is a complete obliteration. With that being said, I want to get it. And they agreed to it, but then they took it back, but they'll agree to it eventually.
Laban Pinas.